bring in Alan Nutman. Let's do some trading and let's talk some markets. He's the chief market strategist at bullseyeoption.com. Alan, I can see you've got something burning on your mind this morning.
Well, I do, because you teased this with saying we're going to get weird. So I'm an options trader, and obviously with this week, okay, let me make my case, my friend. I'm an options trader, and some of that advantage has been taken away here with what's happening this week, obviously. So I know, since you are our poker guy, you're all about probability. You know, this week is more of a binary situation for a lot of plays, and so I'm going to use that to my advantage. And what the advantage is here, that this week they have dismissed fundamentals. Fundamentals do not matter at all. They've been shelved this week. So for me, I'm looking at volatility as an opportunity. And if you don't look at the name of the stock and you just look at the chart, pull up the chart here, my friend, you can see we've been trading sideways between 20 and 25 for more than 3 months. All right, coiling, looking for this to break out. An upside breakout sends it to 30. Okay, that's a very modest move. That's not, that's not lights out. That's not a gamble. That's not, that's not a penny stock play. This just trade what you see. And I see money flow into this stock. I follow the money. And I'm seeing long accumulation money flow into this stock at this time. So I'm following the money with a limited risk option and taking advantage of what I see. And, the advantage also is because this is a high volatility stock, there's not that, it should remain volatile with any increase in volatility in the overall market. Weirdness or madness? Now we're going down a lot of rabbit holes today. Right. Right, and I saw the chart, and I have to be smart enough to trade what I see, not what I think. And I'm not a meme stock guy. I'm not a gambler. I'm a probability person. And being long from 20, I'm looking at the January 20 call. It's $2.50 in the money. It's trading for $4.50. I've got limited risk. And the December option, let's say nothing happens and the stock stays here. The December option is 75 cents less. So I could take a looky-loo on this trade if nothing happens in a month. If the time value on it's going to be 75 cents. No harm, no foul. But what I'm looking at is a modest move in this stock. Like I said, 30 is a breakout. Well, I'm not saying it's going to 70. I'm not saying it's going to 400. I'm saying if it just goes to 30, at 29, this option doubles in value. So it's just math. It's just, to try not, as my wife obviously tells me all the time, don't overthink things, Just stop talking at some point and just trade what you see. Right. Right.
Last week, so I guess you just kind of got to be prepared for that. But because you're in the money already by $2.25,
right?
You can. But what happens if it does do one of these like Gamestop gaps for whatever reason? You just hang tight anyway. That's the plan.
Yeah, I have limited risk. Again, for those options traders that are new to the markets, I recommend you put in a stop loss at half of what you paid. But people get frustrated being stopped out. So the question you have to ask yourself, and really the question you have to ask yourself for this week, personally, are you going to be more upset if you miss a move, or are you going to be more upset if you're in the market and you pick the wrong move? So you've got to decide your trading personality. This isn't the last trade this isn't the last week of trading we're ever going to do. Yeah, it's pretty serious. It's a pretty unique situation that you can't overlook. And I usually overlook anything. As far as and try and look at the big picture. But, this is a very, very unique situation, and that's why I'm an options trader, so I can relax a little bit, take advantage of probability, ride through some waves, and have that limited risk. That's the most important part is right now it's hard to quantify your risk in any position because you don't know how the markets are going to open, on Wednesday or Thursday or whatever. You just can't control your risk. So you have to be prepared, and that's a question you have to ask yourself. What is the worst case scenario of my positions right now? Can I live with that? And that's the trade you have to ask yourself every day as a trader. You ask that question. Right now, it's a very much more important question than normal, but you have to ask, what is the worst case scenario if this trade blows up? That shouldn't blow up your account. That shouldn't blow up your mind mentally. That shouldn't blow you up. It's about a long series of high probability events and being successful for not just this week, next month, next year, next decade.
doesn't seem like you're eager to put on any big election trades this morning.
I'm not a gambler. I am not a gambler. I don't enjoy going to Las Vegas. I don't enjoy betting on the Final Four. It doesn't. I like to have probability on my side. And this 50-50 thing, you've got no edge. The trading is about edge. There is no edge right now. Who knows? It's out of my control. All right. Thank you.